Hi, I'm Lydia Manning, reporting from Dead Crow Comedy Room, where Maxwell will be making a special appearance tonight. This is actually going to be Maxwell's first appearance online, because his show has never actually successfully live-streamed before. Well, let's see what Wills has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you very much for coming here today. I can only assume that your presence is a combination of both your support to the show and also this being an extraordinarily slow news day. But all the same, I appreciate you being here. What I've brought you here to announce is that we started Late Fear with the intent of doing it as a live-streamed showcase for Wilmington, but after 6 episodes and 15 wonderful guests, not a single episode is available for viewing online in full. So starting immediately, we are suspending our live streaming program, and we're going to start recording the shows and posting them online in full for everyone to view. I will now field any questions.
Lydia Manning, Wilmington Comedy Beat. You're no longer live streaming. Does that mean live streaming was a failure?
I'd rather not think of it in terms of success and failure. What we're doing right now is we're just shifting gears and doing what we're capable of doing so that way we can kind of set ourselves up for future success.
So you failed?
We're shifting gears. It's something new that we haven't tried before, and
You failed.
yes, I failed. Any other questions?
Yes, Croy Coleman here with the Dead Crow Press. I've heard that you've recently hired 2 wonderful, brilliant, and hilarious writers to your staff. Any comments?
That is not correct. We recently hired Troy Coleman and Jordan Lynch.
Doug Dickel here. These 2 new writers you've hired, I've heard that they're sexy and hot. Is that accurate?
I will go ahead and say, if put on the spot, sure, maybe one of them more so than the other.
Lydia Manning again. Are you planning on hiring any other female writers?
Well, absolutely. We do have 1 female on the staff right now, only 1, and she's pretty good, for being a girl. So if we could get more like her, that'd be neat.
Jonathan Schwartz, made-up newspaper. Whatever became of the funds you gained from your Indiegogo campaign that were meant to go towards live streaming?
Well, we use all of that to get live stream equipment and software for the show, and we'll still be using that equipment and that software for now recording the show. So all that money is still being put to use, and we're still very grateful to all of our donors. They have our gratitude, and we're very appreciative for what they've done. So that will continue to be used still.
Doug Dickel here.
Yes, Doug.
When you say you're going to be using it,
Yes.
you're going to... Let me try to get a grip on what you're saying. You're going to be selling this equipment and taking the profits for yourself.
That was not what I said just now,
Okay,
Doug.
okay.
That was, you misheard me.
Sorry. My mistake.
Okay.
Another question.
Yes, Doug.
Now, some people say that tomatoes are a vegetable, and some say they're a fruit.
Fruit.
Okay, thank you. No further questions from me for now.
Okay.
Jonathan Schwartz, still don't have a name of a made-up newspaper. Many of your Indiegogo supporters were promised poems and never received them. What do you say to those who are now despondent, living in a world devoid of poetry?
We will get you poems. Do not despair. Do not be despondent. Your poems are coming. We are grateful for your donation. We cannot make the show happen without you. The poems are on the way.
It was mentioned earlier that the show failed, and that you yourself are a failure. Could you spell that for me?
Yes, Doug. Do you need that for your column?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's F-A-I-L-U-R-E.
Thank you.
Doug, if it's all the same to you before you leave, it's completely up to you, but I think I might like to have a look at your notepad. Just to make sure, because you asked me a question about tomatoes earlier, and
I didn't write that one.
Okay, all right.
Hi, Lydia Manning. Your girlfriend woke up this morning and realized she was out of Waffles. Do you know anything about that?
I cannot speak at this moment as to the presence or the whereabouts of the Waffles. I can't speak on their deliciousness, as they are very excellent waffles, but if they are out, that is not to my knowledge.
Doug Diggle here at Freelance. This is a follow-up to the waffle question. And it's also related to the tomato question from earlier. I don't know if you remember.
I do remember that.
Well, some say that waffles are waffles, and some say that they're pancakes. Which are they?
It's a tradition for late night hosts not to reveal their political leanings, but I'm going to break that rule for the millionth time since we started Late Fear and say they're waffles.
Some are saying that it's a conflict of interest that the press assembled today are all members of your writing staff. What do you have to say to those
No
accusations?
further questions. Thank you very much.
Wills!
Will's Maxwell!
Bill's Minbed!